Yikes. According to studies, 25 to 40% of employees are thinking about quitting their jobs. It's being called the Great Resignation. But don't quit. Employers are finally paying attention. They understand that you're interested in getting some of your time back and reducing your anxiety. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tim. I'm an author based in Canada, and on this channel we explore strategies for life and happiness and doing the work that you love. Today, let's dig into this new world where working from home during the COVID pandemic has demonstrated that many of us are happier and healthier. And why is that? Well, the short answer boils down to three things. First, you gained up to 2 hours of your day back from not commuting. Second, your days have become more flexible. And third, you might be feeling less stressed, and you also might feel less anxiety each day. So, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to keep your work-life balance after COVID. Number 1, try over-asking. If you want fewer commutes, less stress, and more flexibility, then what you're really wishing for is the best of both worlds. You want an employer who trusts and supports you to do your job in the way that works best for you and them. According to studies, 70% of employees want the same thing. COVID has shown that working from home is achievable if both the employee and employer agree on a happy balance. But nobody knows what that happy balance is yet. So, if you're able to sit down with your boss to discuss solutions, start by over-asking, by a little bit. This principle is called Maya, most advanced yet acceptable. Decide on the parameters that you'd really like in your workday, like work from home exclusively, you take meetings on Zoom only, no emails after 5 p.m., and no change in salary. And then pad your request a little bit more, like a few more holidays, better benefits, and company perks. But be prepared to not get what you want. Maya means you're asking for the moon, but you're really hoping for a mountaintop. Your employer wants you to be happy, but not totally at their expense. So by over-asking by a little bit, you're also giving yourself a bit of wiggle room so you can achieve what you really want. Plus, they get what they want too. And that takes us to number 2. Number 2, over-deliver. Now, nothing makes your boss happier than when you over-deliver, so give them a bit of extra time and effort. Speed up your delivery of important tasks. Commit to great communication. Be happy and helpful every chance you can. Who wouldn't be happy with someone who over-delivers? It's all part of good service in whatever business you're in. Number 3, commit to flexibility. Now, let's face it, there are going to be times when you're going to be asked to do things that aren't really what you agreed upon. Prepare yourself to adapt when you're needed. Work flexibility is the same as work-life balance after all. If your employer is providing you with flexibility so you can do your job but still pick up the kids from daycare, then in turn you can be flexible in taking a meeting at 7 a.m. or maybe going on a business trip if you really need it. Number 4, show dedication. One of the most cherished attributes an employee can show is dedication to their employer. You are exchanging your time for a wage, but showing appreciation for it means the world to them. You don't have to send your boss flowers or kiss their butts, but showing up on time for meetings, sticking to deadlines, being positive each day, and showing visible passion for your job will go a long way. Remember, your flexible job may be helping you feel less anxiety, and you're gaining a few hours back to your day by not commuting, and you're wearing pajama bottoms in your home office. Showing dedication in exchange for your flexibility is a fair and welcome attitude. And lastly, number 5, and it's a big one. Do more you. What special gifts were you born with? So, do you love planning events? Maybe you're artistic? Can you play a musical instrument? When you do more you at your job, you're putting your best foot forward. So, what do you love to do? By sharing your natural gifts with your coworkers and leadership team, it's like you're sharing an act of kindness with them. That's really good for your well-being. Studies show that one simple act of kindness can provide you with a boost of happiness that can last up to a few weeks. People appreciate your talents, so share them with them often. It's good for you and them. According to the U.S. Labor Department, 4 million people quit their jobs in April of 2021. In May, an additional 3.6 million people quit their jobs as well. People are looking for better work and more flexibility to live better, well-adjusted lives. We have to remember that both employees and employers have skin in on what matters. And there's never been a time where employees' bargaining powers have been more available and understandable. So ask your employer for more you time and over-deliver for them in return. The new normal in employee-employer relationships is still being figured out, but make sure you know that your well-being is at stake and that your employers are listening. Finally,